Okay. Kitty, you want to say hi? Risky. He doesn't want to say hi. 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 So today I'm going to be doing my curly wavy hair routine. This was a special request from my friend Sarah. Shout out to Sarah. I'm gonna do like a little bit of backstory about kind of like my hair journey situation.
I'm not sure what to do with my hand.
It'd be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
Basically, I didn't know that I had wavy/curly hair. I have basically for my whole life been doing like a blowout when I get out of the shower. So I would not every day, but like really often like heat style my hair with either a flat iron or a curling iron. And then I started noticing last year that I would, on the rare chance that I did air dry my hair completely, I would have like really curly pieces underneath. And I was like, huh, that's kind of odd. And I had been watching a lot of Shira. I had been watching a lot of Schultzie's videos. I'll link her down below if for some reason you don't know who she is. And so she had been doing like the curly girl method, and I was like, I wonder if I like, it had just been like on my mind, like I wonder if my hair is supposed to be more like wavy, but I just wouldn't know because I've been like heat styling it so much my whole life. And then when the pandemic happened, and then when the pandemic happened and we were on stay-at-home orders, I was like, I have nothing better to do than try and like style my hair in a wavy curly way and see if that does anything, because I was like, it's possible my hair is not wavy or curly. So I was like, I'm gonna do it for a month and see what happens. And I've been doing it ever since. My routine's definitely changed a lot since then, especially because I originally started out doing like the curly girl method, and then I figured out pretty quickly that that just doesn't really work for my hair. I can't really speak for everyone, but I think that's probably like better for like curly hair, and my hair is just kind of wavy. So I'm gonna be doing my full wash style today, and I did it yesterday too, not that you can tell because it it didn't hold up like at all. And also my cat pulls and bites my hair in the middle of the night. What I'm left with today is kind of a hot mess. So I'm gonna do like a full wash and style, talk about some of the products that I use, but I'm also kind of like in the process of experimenting with some different things, like a Denman brush and like just some new products, kind of like switching it up. So if anyone's interested in seeing like me trying to figure out how to use a Denman brush or just like other like products or whatever, then just let me know. Also, I feel like my wave pattern is like, not my wave pattern, but like the quality of my like waves and curls has been changing a little bit since I started Accutane. I've been on Accutane for about 3 weeks now, and I think that like my scalp is definitely getting drier and like more flaky. So I feel like that definitely has been like impacting like my hair a little bit. So we're just gonna do it and see what happens. I just need to address the fact that I am fully and absolutely wearing this bathing suit top incorrectly. And I knew that I was when I put it on, but for some reason, my brain was just, you know, when you just look at something and you're just like, I know this is wrong, but I don't know how to fix it. That was that moment. I struggled, I thought about fixing it, and then I decided to just go for it. So yes, I know that I am wearing this top incorrectly. It is what it is. Hello and welcome to my shower. So the first thing that I do is make sure that my hair is fully saturated. This actually takes me a ridiculously long time. I have a lot of hair, it's really thick. It takes forever for me to get it fully wet. As you can see, I'm separating it into little sections just so I can make sure they're as wet as they can be before we could do
anything else. Like I said, this literally takes me forever. Okay, time to shampoo. So I am using the Briogeo apple, matcha, and kale replenishing shampoo, and I'm going to use the same conditioner. And oh, can't see that at all. Nice. So pretty standard situation here. I'm just going to put it all over my scalp, and I really try to make sure that I get it evenly all over my scalp and spread it out before I start really like repping it in. And then extra credit, bonus points, I have this little scalp massager. I don't use this every day, but I use it sometimes. It really helps get the shampoo in yo scalp, and I really like this shampoo because I feel like it leaves my hair really clean, but it never feels like it's stripping it or leaving my scalp really dry. So this massager is just kind of a fun extra. Oh god, I don't know what that's about, but the massager is just kind of a fun extra thing that really helps give you a super deep clean. So that's really cool, and I love using it. Okay, time to wash out that shampoo. I don't really have anything revolutionary. Okay, conditioner. Oh, ta-da! All right, so this situation is also not very revolutionary. I condition on my mid-lengths of my hair to the ends and just try to get it evenly all over my hair. But then I take a wet brush and I do a little dance apparently. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I take a wet brush and I brush through my hair while the conditioner is in it. I do not brush my hair unless I am in the shower, but I really like to style my hair with super smooth, super fine hair with no tangles or anything in it. All right, and then you're just gonna wash that shit out. And again, this is pretty standard. Literally just washing conditioner out of my hair. And then you're done. Congratulations. Do a little dance. Or more than a little. Do a lot of dance. Doing a lot of dancing. Yay! Time to style. Woohoo!
Alright, I just got out of the shower. Normally I would do it like right out of the shower, like I wouldn't even be dressed yet. Had a brief hiatus because my cat escaped his catio and was out in the woods, so had to go grab him. But now I'm gonna do my style routine and then I'm gonna dry my hair. So the first thing I use is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rosario Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. And I don't spray it on my hair because I feel like I have a hard time getting an even application that way. So I usually do like 4 or 5 sprays just like in my hand, and then I rub it together, and then this I brush through my hair because I want this like really even all over my hair. So, and none of my like waves have really started to form yet, so I just brush that through. Also, sorry if you can hear my cat meowing, he's inside now and he's upset about that. So if you hear meowing or bird-like noises, that's Brewski. All right, so after that, I go in with a curl cream. This is the Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Avocado Leave-In Defining Cream. I really like this one. It smells really good. I use a lot of the Briogeo products because I feel like they're really nice and they're like kind of reaching that high-end category without being like so uber expensive. Like this is around like $20 or $22. And I usually go in with an amount about that size. Oh god, with an amount about that size. And again, I do this between my hands, brush it through. And then after I do kind of like a first layer brushing it through, now I'm gonna start scrunching it in with the remaining product on my hands. So I kind of bend my head over And then I just start taking sections and start scrunching the product in. So this is when the waves really start to form. I have a lot of hair. So when I am putting in product, I need to make sure I'm really getting it on like every layer of my head. So I will do the top, and then I'll kind of do underneath a little bit. And I do I scrunch and then I kind of squeeze at the top. So I do a scrunch and then squeeze, and you can hear the squishing. And I just find that helps because you don't want to keep doing this so much, because it'll just it'll create frizz, I find. So I like to scrunch it and then kind of pulse it. If that makes sense? Oh my god, the cat is very upset. Okay, and then I use a gel. If I'm using the Denman brush, now is when I would use the Denman brush, but I'm not going to use it today because I don't know how I feel about the Denman brush. Still working on it. So the next thing the next thing I use is a gel, and I just started using the Curl Talk Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. Oh, excuse me. Because I also use the Mousse from this line. And I think this gel is, this is a 3 out of 5 on the hold type? I don't know. On the hold. And the Briogeo one is really light. And this is also kind of light, but I just I definitely need a lot of hold for my hair. So I was hoping this was going to be a little bit more hold. To be honest, I don't really know if it is, but I'm still kind of figuring it out. And I use a lot of gel. Oh god. So I use a lot of gel. And for the gel, I do I very lightly go over all my hair, not brushing it through, not even doing the praying hands thing, because I just don't want to crush it, because I have waves. They're a lot more delicate. So I really lightly kind of comb it over, and then I scrunch it in. Oh my god, what is this hand? It's so scrunching and pulsing at the top. Also, I really hope I'm in frame right now, because if I have to redo all of this, it would be so sad. Scrunching and pulsing, top and bottom. And then also, I don't really have a specific step that I do this in, but I usually do at least one styler with my hair upside down. So today I'll do that with my mousse. This is the last step I use. I use 2 stylers, I use a gel and a mousse. I don't know if that means that one of, I feel I maybe should just be using one styler, and that maybe it's possible that neither of these is good enough. Or if I should be using 2 stylers, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Here we go. Mousse. We're moussing. It's happening. That was a lot. Okay. That was a lot. I'll be fair. That was a lot. But it's happening, so we're doing it. So again, between both my hands, really lightly, doing it over my whole head. And oh, it's on my sweatshirt. Okay. Oh my god, it's on my sweatshirt a lot. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. This is why I do this part with no clothes on. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. So now I have it on my whole head. I'm gonna flip my head upside down really gently, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna scrunch and pulse. So flip, and then take sections, scrunching and pulsing. Oh my god, I literally don't even know if you saw any of that. While I'm doing this, I kind of flip around from side to side, again, really gently. And then once I have that all in there, I'm gonna come back up really gently. And this is what I have pre-drying. So I'll kind of do a turn around so you can see what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff and then I'm gonna dry. Just kidding, I forgot my last step before drying. So I'm gonna squeeze out some of the excess water with a cotton t-shirt. You can also use a microfiber towel. I don't have a microfiber towel because I'm lazy and I have this t-shirt. And it's really cute. It's from London. It has like little pugs on it. Here, I'll show you. This is way more fun than a microfiber towel. I'm gonna like put my hand inside of it and I'm gonna lean over a little bit. And but this time I'm gonna take more like the whole side of my head instead of little sections. And I'm gonna scrunch and pulse. And this is just gonna take out some of the excess water, but it also really helps like define the waves. So this is a very important step for me. This step can add a ton of frizz if you're not careful. So that's why I'm not like willy-nilly like up and down, up and down, up and down. And I try to be a little more careful because I find that this step can add a lot of frizz. All right, now I'm gonna dry. Things are about to get a little bougie. I do have the absurdly expensive Dyson hairdryer, but that's really satisfying. Anyway, so I have the Dyson hairdryer, but the only reason I have the Dyson hairdryer is because I saved up like $200 worth of points at Ulta. And then I was like, hey mom, wanna pay for the rest of it and it can be my Christmas present? And she was like, yeah, sounds good. So that is how I have this absurdly expensive hairdryer. You do not need this absurdly expensive hairdryer. I find that it has worked really well for my hair, but I understand that it's expensive and inaccessible. So what I did before I had this was I had like, I don't even know where the dryer came from. It was something like my mom bought, probably from like Walgreens or something. And then I ordered a diffuser on Amazon that was maybe like 20 bucks. And I used that for like 6 months or something like that before I got my Dyson, and it worked totally fine. So you don't need a Dyson, and you don't need to get a new hairdryer if you don't want. You can just get a diffusing. Also, a lot of dryers come with a diffusing attachment. But if you don't have one, you can just get one on Amazon. Okay, so I'm gonna dry my hair now, and I'm not gonna try to talk while I'm doing it because it's loud. But basically what I do is I'll do small sections, and then like I'll turn it on only when I have the hair like in the dryer, and then I'll turn it on and then I'll just hang out like this for a couple minutes. And then I'll turn it off and then I'll pull it down. So I don't leave the dryer on the whole time because I feel like it creates frizz. But it does take me kind of a long time to dry my hair. It probably takes like usually around 20 minutes. But again, I have a ton of hair. If I let my hair air dry, it usually takes like at least 2 hours. So I'd rather spend 20 minutes in my bathroom drying it than air drying it. All right, so you can see that they're really starting to like form and curl, and I can also feel that they're getting a little crunchy. I mean, these front pieces are looking a little sad, so I'm gonna have to go back in for that. But they're also getting a little crunchy, which is what I want, because then at the end I'll kind of like tousle it all, and it'll kind of like fall out, but the wave will hold better if I have more of like a crunch while I'm drying. And then the other thing I forgot to mention is I use my dryer on like the Dyson has like 3 like airflow settings, so like low, medium, high, and then it also has 3 heat settings, low, medium, high. I have mine on the highest airflow, but I have it on the lowest heat. And that's only because I feel like I'm kind of a baby and I like can't tolerate like a lot of heat, or this is just really hot. I don't really know, maybe a combination of both, but I feel like I can't really tolerate a lot of heat on my head, and especially since starting my Accutane and my scalp becoming more dry and sensitive. I used to be on the second setting and the middle heat setting, and I just moved to the lowest heat setting. And then I also kind of like intermittently use the cooling button. If I feel like it's getting like too hot, I'll just kind of like click it while I'm holding it, so that I don't have to like keep going up and down, but I'm not like uncomfortable. All right, after I've gone around my whole head once, now I'm gonna kind of like do a little bit more upside down drying.
One eternity later.
All right, so my hair is fully dry. I'll do kind of a little, so you can see. And as you can see, it's a little kind of like a little crunchy in certain places, but I like that. I like the crunch because it gives me better hold. Oh, I'm gonna go get dressed and do my makeup and stuff, and then I'm gonna finish up my hair. All right, I am back. I obviously did my makeup, I put on a shirt. Still wearing my sweatpants though. So it's been, I think, a little over an hour, and this is what my hair looks like right now. So it's definitely flattened out a little bit, but it still kind of has that like crunchy situation, not a lot of volume going on. So the last thing I do before I like leave the house or whatever is I have a hair oil that I kind of like scrunch into the hair. So this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Oil. So I just do like, I'm gonna do one more drop actually. I do like between like 3 and 5 drops usually. And you can see my hands, they're all oily. And I'm just gonna flip my head around and scrunch it in. So I'm gonna take some, yeah. So I'm gonna flip it around, and this is gonna take kind of like the crunch out of it. It's gonna just make the waves look like really pretty and soft. And it's also gonna add some of the volume back in. And that is it. This is my hair fully styled. Pretty cute, right? I actually think it looks pretty good today. I'm impressed. All right, so that is my full wash and style routine. I'll do a little side view, both sides. So yeah, Sarah, I know you're watching, Sarah, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions, if you want to see like the other products that I use, because I like rotate through my shampoos and stuff and do like hair masks. So let me know if you want to see any of that. Or if you have any questions or you want to see anything else in general, not just Sarah, anyone who might find themselves watching this. Yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had fun hanging out with me, showering with me. Yeah. Okay, bye. God.